This is a step-by-step process on how we improve TikTok's usability and accessibility for a visually impaired person. The first change that we made this icon pop up and hover so that a visually impaired person would see the movement and easily see the icon. Once they've seen it, they would click on the icon, which would take them to their story. On their story, they would be able to edit it however they please, and once they were done, they would press Your Story to upload it. The Your Story icon would highlight in red to indicate that it has been interacted with. On the previous version of TikTok, there was no indication that the story had been interacted with. Once pressed, an upload button would appear at the top to show that the story is being uploaded. This would help aid a visually impaired person by showing them visually that the story is being uploaded. Previously, when you uploaded a story, there was no indication that it had been uploaded. It just took you straight to the homepage. Whereas for us, we have a uploaded to story icon. Another way to upload to your story would be to click on this plus icon, which I'll get into later. First, you would click on it and say add to story and repeat the same process. This is more similar to how TikTok used to be so that previous users don't get confused. Now let's get into the plus icon. Previously, it used to be a square that indicated the sound, and without any prior knowledge of how to use TikTok or any social media apps, that square wouldn't be universally recognizable. Through user testing, we also found that users with visual impairments struggled to see the box when it was so small and in the corner. To combat this, we made a huge plus icon that was a lot bigger than the previous icon and a lot easier to see with the different contrasting colors. Once a user has clicked on the plus icon, add to story, use sound, and save will pop up, giving them a decision to make in the task flow. For now, I'll demonstrate the use sound feature. Once you click on use sound, it takes you to the recording page. Here, we have added a macrolinear sound scrubber instead of the previous video duration settings. The previous video duration settings included white number icons that were difficult to see when contrasted against a white background. This sound scrubber is easier to see and also gives the user the option to choose what part of the song they actually want to be playing in the background of their video. From there, they can record and edit afterwards as they please. Once done, they would click on post video, which again in the previous version of TikTok didn't have an indicator. Once you click that, you're taken to a section where you can add your caption, mentions, hashtags, and whatever you need, and then you can click post, where it takes you back to your homepage and gives you a posted notification. Again, previously there was no posted notification. That pop-up gives visual confirmation that the post has been successfully uploaded, and it is much easier for a visually impaired person to notice. Lastly, I'll take you through our save sound feature. Once you click on the plus icon, you'll be given your three options. For the save option, you'll select save. A big cyan tick will pop up on your screen with a confirmation message that your sound has been saved. The save button will also turn red and the text will change to save. On the previous version of TikTok, there was no visual confirmation that the sound had been saved. Lastly, if you want to view your saved sound, you can click on the side arrow, which takes you to your saved audio page. Overall, we believe that the features that we have added will help a visually impaired person navigate the task flow of how to use a sound on TikTok.